Welcome into Big Friday Kickoff. I'm Emily Cochran. He's meteorologist Nicholas Herboso. We are live from the Nest, home of the Cardinals, St. Michael, hosting Pike County here in round one. And who better to talk about this matchup than the Cardinals head coach, Philip Rivers. Coach, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, happy to have y'all here.
Coach, I want to start asking about kind of some history. So you've been here for 5 years now, and this has been your program to build, really. I want to talk about what goes into building a program like this to get them at the success rate that they are having right now.
It's been a lot of fun. That was one of the intrigues of coming here. Was kind of it was a startup program in a sense, and you get to from building the culture to growing these young men to be better people. You want to be better men for having been in the program. This senior class that we have this year were 8th graders when I got here, so it's fun. I mean, they've been through it the whole way and seen us kind of take those baby steps, and now here we are with an undefeated season in the regular season, and now looking to have a heck of a postseason.
It's cool when you get to that point where you see the full 8th grade going all the way up.
Coach, I want to talk about this offense, one of the top offenses in the state across any classification. We got to talk with Gunner, your son at quarterback. We got to talk with Tucker and Brody and Noah. Those guys have been together for 3 years, and you talked about it being together. Talk about how that contributes to their success and what they've been able to do this season.
Yeah, it's been a fun group to coach. Both sides of the ball. This whole team's been a fun group to coach. But speaking offensively, the guys up front have done a heck of a job in both the run and the pass. But speaking of those skill guys, it's a unique group that you don't get every year at the high school level. Not only are they really good players, their adaptability, their knowledge of the game. I mean, there's times we put in different shifts and motions during the week just so they're not bored. You know what I mean? Because they really they like it to be that way. To challenge them. And my brother actually reminded me, Steven, who coaches the Whitehouse, was like, "Hey, we won't be able to do this every year, so do it." It's kind of like, yeah, these guys love it, they embrace it, and it's been a fun group to coach.
I want to talk specifically about your son, Gunner. At quarterback, you played NFL quarterback. A lot of people have kind of compared y'all. How would you compare 17-year-old you, 18-year-old you to him now?
Well, I think he's probably just further along. The game's changed so much, and when I was growing up, there wasn't flag football and all those things where as a passer, you're throwing it that much. I mean, he was playing flag football in San Diego and going to all these tournaments when he was 6, 7, 8 years old, and it was like, dang. And so he's thrown a lot more passes than I've thrown at this age. He loves it. He loves being on this team and being a good teammate. It's been a lot of fun to coach. It's going too fast. You mentioned it's my 5th year, and when I got here, he was finishing his 7th grade year, and now here we are, as a junior, so it's going too fast.
Coach, the guys had something on their shirt earlier. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but I want you to tell me about what they had written on their shirt and what it means.
Yes, it's a Latin phrase. Nunc cepi is the pronunciation, or at least my best pronunciation. It means now I begin, but it's a never-ending beginning. You're always beginning again. You fall down, you get up and begin again. You go 10-0, you got to begin again. So good or bad, you begin again. We've applied it, in their faith life and their family life as friends. You're always beginning new. It was something that was introduced to me years ago that's been very personal to me and our family. But it was part of our Chargers teams, part of our Colts teams.
Yeah.
It's in our weight room, and obviously you saw it on their shirts. It's something they've embraced. You hear "Let's go" all the time. You hear those. It's just something different, right? It's a different. It can have a little. Maybe it hits you a little different. And so we always talk about Nunc cepi, right? We're always beginning again. Good, bad, whatever happens, we got to get up and begin again. And so here we are, coming off an undefeated season, right, where everybody's patting us on the back, and we have to Nunc cepi tonight to get that first win in the playoffs.
Good deal, Coach. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you guys the best of luck tonight. I think y'all are on the road to a state championship, if I do say so myself.
We hope so. Thank you. It's great having y'all here.